Let's get ready to
Triple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke!
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Ooh, some urban clapping. Let me get that camera back on so you can all see my urban clapping.
Ooh, I'm feeling it. You feel it,
Alonzo?
You feel the Holy Spirit of YouTube filling you. There were good videos. There's a lot to topic. Everyone is excited. We had a raid from Moxie. I'm feeling it.
I thought you were going to talk about how excited you were for Skyrim.
No.
You're like hyping things up.
No.
I'm like, he's
Do you
about
feel
to talk
Talos?
about Skyrim.
Huh? Do you the 8 plus the 1 and the 9 divines? Blessed, hallowed be thy name. Akatosh rules.
Badger, I took a walk longer than I should have, too close, and I'm not ready. How are you doing while I go get my props?
I'm fantastic. I just want to say that the Aldemiri Dominion, how dare they take Talos away? He is a sacred Tiber Septim. He is the divine. Gooch, how do you feel about that?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm good.
It's
I'm
on sale
ready
for
to do.
$9.99.
I'm Manscaped, C4'd. I'm good to go.
All the C4.
I got my Grogu, got my spiked baseball
What's your
bat.
Jeep doing?
Oh.
And
just in time for her introduction, Moxie, how you doing?
Been better, been worse, but
Yeah, I know. At first, I was like, "Oh, she's sick." It's like, okay, yeah, well, I'm happy with her using sick as an excuse. And then, like a few days after that, I was like, "Oh wait, she's like actually sick."
And then a few days more, and it's like, "Oh shit, she's like
legit sick." I know that time I went through all that. Moxie, I didn't know if you were going to be here this week. I'm so glad you're able to be here with the occasional mute.
I'm here. I'll try not to mute myself. Well, actually, you know, it might be better off. But you know what? Back in the saddles, doing the thing.
Feels good. How did your pre-FNT go? For those who don't know, that stream is available before this one.
That shit show of a stream is available right before this one at 11:15 avocado time on Fridays. Random ass stuff just to keep you busy, just to prime you up for Nerd Wars. That's what I do.
She's our fluffer, guys.
I'm the
named the dog Moxie.
Oh, she was trying to steal the whole show.
Easily done.
That bitch.
It should be like that. Alrighty then. It's time to make Gooch sad. Gooch! How sad are you? Because I saw these and I went, oh, wait. I actually kind of like these pictures.
Why
Have
were
you
these
seen
not
these?
the first looks?
Yeah.
Yes.
And ladies, he's doing a little walking. You know, we like to stare at the girls' butts while like they're jogging. We all know what side you prefer to see, ladies. Is it working for you in chat? Let me know. Also, or if Mo is in chat, let me know. And this
V-taper?
So
A
this
little
is
hog body, but
little boxy.
you know.
Little
boxy looking, yeah.
So this is like blank
bad.
Superman, where I like this expression. This finally makes me feel like, oh,
Homo.
he's got a little like he could turn that Superman like switch on and go Superman. I'm like, okay.
We got that from the trailer, right? When he went Miss Lane, and it was like, okay.
But the problem was that was after he said, yeah. I think was the problem. Yeah, and then that is some parts good, some parts are like, why are we starting the trailer
strongly.
with this?
Still going through puberty. Come on.
Ah. All right, and I believe
There we
the
go,
next.
Mog, right? You could do something with that. Get
All
something
right,
started.
So
finish.
I hadn't seen this. Badger's like, have you? Oh wait, no, hold on. This was sorry. First we got to make everyone happy, and then we're gonna make Gooch sad. So
this
David
might make him
Cornswett-
happy. Okay, you're right. Okay.
Wait, no. Well, dude, all the replies in the Cornswett exercising is literally just like, he's a little bitch. You should have been doing this 5 hours a day. I could do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like what Gooch would say. They were all Gooch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And your point. And your point.
This was I hadn't caught this one because it came out after I'd searched for everything. Badger's like, "Have you seen him with the kids?" And I'm like, "What?" And then we watched some of it, and it was adorable.
Weeks ago, Chris Gore said it was going to get like a big marketing push, like expensive. And if this is the start of that, where holy hell, enough of James Gunn and his dog. Let's get more of this.
Yeah, good. Okay, good work.
How is Superman to work with?
He's fun.
Nice work, everybody. High fives. Boom. Boom. I did meet Cole, so I was well, you're doing great work today. Oh, it looks like they might be ready. Are you guys ready?
Be nice to all the child extras. Oh yeah, and the music. Wait, they actually shot all those at that little girl?
They actually, well, those are probably foam.
Wow.
But still, the fact that they actually crushed that truck.
Yeah, wait, so they actually did...
They destroyed that stunt truck? Yeah.
I didn't...
That's great.
That was a practical effect? Okay.
Here, let's just that one more time just because it was cool.
Let's roll, please.
Here's a truck made out of, cake?
Everything's cake.
Yeah. There you go.
And, sugar glass and... Okay, what the heck? Yeah, and being super sweet to all, the child actors and whatnot, encouraging them.
Get it.
It's so easy.
Very likable.
The
very
music,
charming.
Though. Music. Where was that?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Where the hell? I love John Williams. But this is the mistake that Bryan Singer made is he put Richard Donner on a little bit too much of a fucking pedestal, and so he didn't really do his own thing. Don't make everything John Williams music, but the guitar riff. This sounded really good. Good.
I haven't really cared for him saving the little girl scene, good for a trailer and whatnot, but it didn't really do anything for me. But then seeing it be all nice and then actually doing it, I'm like, oh, now suddenly I care. So the hope is a lot of these actors and whatnot will be a little more humanized throughout the course of the movie, so we care about them more than just seeing the little bits here and there is the hope. But God, there's parts that it could be good, but the marketing has been doing nothing but making me sad. Be good.
Yeah,
we got 6 out of 10, please.
I like the videos of him in the car when he's driving, doing the Star Wars stuff. It's you introduce a new actor and expect him to be this icon. No, I didn't know who he was before you guys started talking about him as Superman. But then it's oh, there's more to him than that. He's cute, he's quirky, and now he's cool with the kids. And it's okay, I could have used a little more of this earlier on for the teasers because been okay, he seems decent. Maybe he'll do a good job.
Show. He has some sort of following because I remember him being fan cast. Him and Rachel were fan cast as Lois and Clark before.
Oh, I like her though.
Well, that's what Marvelous Miss Maisel. He also has from something. The point is though, that he's very likable. If you're gonna get people to move on from, I love you, Henry, but we can't get him. So this is how you do it. If you tell me he plays video games.
Yeah, and okay, so you do have a likable, charming guy. Why
Skyrim Gooch?
Why is he not out there being likable and charming? Gooch, you're the guy who unexpectedly gave Lilo and Stitch a 9 out of 10. This is all heartwarming and kids and whatnot. Were you happy with what we just saw, Gooch?
With the music?
Yeah, I was, because A, the music, B, the way he was with the kids, the way he treated himself. I'm not worried about Cornswett, to be honest. I'm worried about the actual James Gunn insertion of this movie.
That was what I was going to say, Gooch. Yes, I think this is going to be good in spite of James Gunn, but because of this shit like this, where the individual actors are going to be so good in the role.
We will be discussing if things got cut. Do you think James Gunn is going to attempt to do Stan Lee cameos in every movie? Please God, no.
I don't
wearing a mask or something, in the back, the background extra or something.
He's not Stan Lee. That's
I
the
know,
problem.
but he thinks he is.
Yes. I don't know. This movie it gives me a little bit of hope, and then it just reverts me right back to this is going to be garbage, and then it gives me a little bit of hope, and then it goes back to garbage. I don't know. It's mixed bag, and then you get to all the reports, and I'm hoping the reports are wrong.
Let's give him hope, Erwin.
All right, well, you got to watch the good thing. No time for judgment.
Wearing a shirt inside out. I said it.
I know.
That was 4. This is the last one. I'm just not strong enough yet. but I'll be that strong in a week. Okay.
He doesn't even weigh 300 pounds. Come on.
It's been a hell of a week at the office. Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Where?
Here and there.
Not about getting better.
All right, Gooch, did that do anything to your rageometer?
I think the workouts are great, but like you gotta work on that Superman build. Like,
talk to me about his body,
and
the
his
taper.
traps, his lats. He's got to work on that to have that Superman build. He's Superman, and I'm gonna say this again. And you guys can flip it. He's got to be thicker up top. He looks too boxy, but that's just me. So
yeah, I beat you.
Yeah, look how big he is up top.
Whose do you prefer, Gooch?
Well, they both look good.
Because we're not getting that one in real life.
Whose
Like we'd have to get like
looks more firm and
you have to get
taut.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, obviously,
Who looks more like an absolute
squat.
All right?
Actually, this looks like he's got the Mr. Terrific like T on his ass on mine.
By the way, I mean, if you're gonna do the fucking underwear and the suit, just do the big goddamn chest emblem, all chest, all emblem, all the time. Thank you.
Yeah. Make it bigger in post even.
By the way, look at how it has the little line. This is the only time it's acceptable to do lines, is like the barriers for the arm and
the striations of the shoulders.
Striations, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Great words. I know words.
Striations.
I know a couple. I know a couple.
104 of you watching.
Please hit that thumbs up. It makes Mr. Tickrad happy. All right. Badger, you're in charge of this one. Rumors, Superman movie cut by 30 minutes, editor fired and tone overhauled after test screen fallout. What do your sources tell you about that?
That this is just normal. This is normal happenings of, that's why they have test screenings, to test them and then change them based on the reaction. And the reaction has been that, yeah, apparently, would you believe that maybe there were too many jokes?
No, Gooch. Were you concerned about too many jokes?
I will leave it as it is. I mean,
You were right. You were going to do the FU. I was right.
Oh, no, Badger. You got stream AIDS. I'm sorry to announce. So I think if it's currently at 2 hours and they say they cut 30 minutes, thank God.
To 202. So 202 minutes.
Yes, please, God, yes. Don't make a 2.5 hour movie. Oh my God. 2 hours? I can live with, especially for a first one. You know, action superhero movies, let's keep it to like an hour 45. But you get that first one and it's as important as Superman and stuff. I'll allow 2 hours out of it. Re-yarded for sure.
Highly yarded.
All right, so good news, bad news, good news, bad news, good. None of us still know what kind of number to put on this box office, right? Bless it, Maximus. Like, what did we do to you? What did we do to you? And it's right next to Mox. There's a lady on the stream, Max, and you're putting your feet right next. Thank you.
Very bad.
I do really appreciate that.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Shout out, Max. Yo, Lady R&D. All right, so Superman, we'll know how good it is once we've seen it, but we all know how good Mission Impossible is, and we all completely agree on how good it is. But first, Jay Frazier dropping in here for a $5. Hail, Nerd Wars. Long ago, we had Wonder Woman. Yeah. These days, we just wonder if they are women's.
Yeah.
Elle Fanning should be Princess Zelda, not a man in a dress. You should definitely join us tomorrow for some Weeb Weekend, where we will also be talking gaming. And we have casting for Elden Ring. That'll be interesting. Not nearly as interesting as casting a trans as Zelda, which is actually particularly important to Ocarina of Time, where I discovered I thought she was just like dressed up as Sheik.
Sorry.
I didn't realize that magic actually turned her into a dude as Sheik, and then when the Warrior of Time or whatever comes up, then she transforms back into a chick.
Now that counts. If you actually do it with magic, that's fine. It's allowable. Did you see like My Time to Shine Hello asking like who do you think should play this? And I said preferably a woman. And then some woman below that said it should be based on ability. And in their title they had a Christian cross and the American flag. So I'm like, So I click on it and it said Roman Catholic who thinks that God has ordained LGBTQ as allies. So that should explain to you the fun type of people it's going to attract to this. Yeah, it should be based on ability. The ability of a biological female actress. Elle Fanning.
This is actually no, that's fantastic. Yeah,
Sydney Sweeney, if you want to go another route. My point is any blonde-haired actual biological woman would be preferable.
And the Fannings though are pretty elf-like, I would argue. Whoopsie daisy. And tomorrow on Weekend we'll discuss Steins Gate, which I really enjoyed, which is time travel through text message time travel. And there's a male character who dresses as a female and wants to be a female, so they send a text to have his mom eat more vegetables, and then he turns into a woman in the new timeline, and the main character sexually assaults him, trying to prove that he's a dude.
It's a special type of magic.
Tomorrow on Weeb Weekend.
It's a special kind of magic.
Wow.
Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow, Moxie.
By the way, that was sort of the point in Dragon Age and those other games where it's like, you didn't need to have trans scars because they have fucking magic. You wanted to change genders, they could just do it magically. You'd have a potion or some shit.
Potions?
Yeah.
Or
you don't become lifelong medical patients. You just go.
I mean, there's spells where you can like drive people crazy. There's got to be like SSRI is Maximus.
Here's this potion. You
and
won't
then
feel like a woman anymore.
All of a sudden, they know what gender they are again. Yeah. Just saying. And also, Moaning Myrtle is going to be trans, 100%.
Absolutely.
I had queued up this video of this chick who was complaining. She reached out to some medium, spiritistic, whatever type of person online, and she was trying to get a love potion. And she had given the details of the dude that she was trying to use the love potion on. And said person went and found him on social media and told him about it. People were saying it was like a WIPA violation, some witch's practice.
You can't do that. Yeah, you can't violate the witch's code.
Also, that's not a love potion. That's just matchmaking.
I've already seen the art of Link rescuing Zelda, and they go to hug, and he's like, he feels her.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what happened in Steins Gate, except it was a girl, so it was full-blown sexual assault. More on that on Weekend tomorrow.
Not gay. A little SSA, but also SA.
Something.
The Japanese love their lollies and questionable gender stuff.
I've seen this movie like 4 times. I don't even remember it. Supergirl. You have never seen it, right, Erwin? Supergirl? The original?
There's a
There's
a Supergirl movie
from that movie. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't know about the Supergirl movie. Oh.
I know about the show, but there's a movie. 84?
Slater.
Helen Slater, yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And it's like literally a cheap cash grab because of
4.4 out of 10.
Bro, it's legendary.
Wow.
Okay, well, I know what is going on the wheel right the fuck now. Supergirl!
Turn me into Erwin for a minute. Supergirl.
Yes.
Get the trampoline. Go get
it. Where's that bubble gun?
In between Dirty Harry and Edward Scissorhands, Supergirl.
It's so bad that it's good type thing. Like, enjoy the train wreck. Yeah, and then everyone was young.
Actually, she looked like a cutie at least. I will say the old Wonder Woman movie, what Linda Carter, whatever, that was a movie, right? Or was it just a show?
Show?
Oh, they never did a movie of her?
Gooch probably has a lot of memories of Linda Carter, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think everyone had a crush on her when they were little.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, so they were just TV movies then.
It was her, Princess Leia. I'm trying to think who else was back then. Bionic Woman was another one.
No. Oh, I Oh,
Movies
no.
are my friends.
No,
Hi, guys.
chat. Don't make me watch Wonder Woman. I would hate for you guys to make me do that.
Oh my god, though. Remember during the election when she was doing those like Kamala things and she was drunk? It was like a Kamala live. She was like super drunk and slurry. Yeah.
Just
Was
like
she?
Just like Kamala. We wish you
She
well.
still looks good. She still
We
looks
wish you
great
well.
for her.
Yeah.
You know.
Linda Carter, not Kamala.
Yeah.
She never looked good.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Hey,
Well,
she
that's
looked
not
good
true.
enough to suck
She
her
looked
right to
good
the
when she was,
top.
I would say she looked good when she was with Montel. That is true.
She literally blew her way into the White House. She's got at least some amount of attractiveness.
Don't forget all the black people she stepped over to arrest and enslave inside of our incarceration industrial complex to make license plates or whatever the fuck they have them do long past their due date. But hey, who remembers?
She was too busy listening to Tupac. All right. Yes, yes. So back to
Allegedly.
the tabs. Now that we're at almost 150, please hit that like button.
Allegedly.
Or if I don't get the likes to 100, my boss, he makes me put the rat trap on my tongue. All right. Palm Clementieff shares with us the advice that Tom Cruise gave her about doing her own stunts. I meant to pull it up. Right, no, actually, is it the next one? Is more Tom Cruise? Oh, okay, yeah, we got more Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. I'm so sad that his movies aren't making money. He was telling me what is important is the character. It's not just about choreography with cool moves. It's about the emotion and how it's going to move the audience. Tom Cruise does not stop thinking about the audience. He also keeps calling all of his Hollywood, like he just calls like every celebrity to congratulate them on everything.
Bro, co-op movie win. Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves co-op movie win. I know because everything's a video game.
Why hasn't that happened yet?
I don't know.
Well, this
do you not want money?
This might make it happen. Tom Cruise praises Keanu Reeves. I love his work. I grew up with Keanu, Speed, The Matrix, and John Wick franchise. Look at how they captured the tone with that ability and charisma. I know what it takes to do that stuff. I always call him, and I'm like, hats off, man. I dig those movies. Please. Yeah. I don't care what it is. Something action. I don't care. Kidnap dead wife. I shove her in the fridge.
Perfect.
I don't care.
Bro, it's so fucking perfect because Keanu is now legendary for having bad knees and he can't do the run. And Tom is fucking famous for having good knees. So you really have the best of both situations.
There's an old
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
There's an old kung fu movie that I remember seeing in like the checkout line at the grocery store, where it was kung fu where one guy didn't have any arms and one guy didn't have any legs. So the dude with no legs was on the shoulders of the dude with no arms, and so they kind of formed like a Voltron, a Tom Cruise Keanu Voltron. Yes.
Did you see me do the fight in my head, Gooch? Let's do this right now. Okay, hold on. Full gear and then just mano-a-mano no gear. So full gear. I think John Wick wins,
win?
right?
Oh.
John Wick wins, right? Because he's got the fucking.
Has he had any pets killed recently?
Oh.
How fired up is he?
His girlfriends, maybe?
How many stairs has he fallen down?
Tango and Cash 2.0. Absolutely what I was thinking. Jokes, but I want like seriousness in it.
Yes.
Because they're both good at fighting and they have like acting chops.
And Tom Cruise is all about trying to save Hollywood. Yes, save Hollywood by being in a movie with Keanu, please.
But just fighting, I kind of think Ethan might win. Just fighting, like mano-a-mano.
And then let's throw
no.
Woody Harrelson and
Turkish
Matthew
oil wrestling.
McConaughey. What?
No.
Throw some oil on him.
Turkish
Let's make it
oil
interesting.
wrestling, I think
Okay.
Tom would come first. Wait.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah.
And then and then after he comes, he's going to I'm not used to finding the Jesus one. Shout out Jesus. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Batman with prep time. Any question, it's Batman with prep time. Thank you.
Oh. Well, yeah. Even if it's something like where he clearly should lose,
The heat
fuck
death
you, Batman
of the
with prep
universe.
time.
Falling from fucking orbit. Over the heat death of the universe. Yeah, no, they'll find a way.
Motherfucker goes into like dark multiverse timelines and reverse fart. Screw making Tom Cruise the president of Hollywood. Make reverse fart the president of Hollywood.
Freaking heart palpitation.
Hello, for $90, I'll put the fucking mousetrap on my tongue.
I thought about buying a mousetrap as a prop, but I'm really concerned about how easily I will be. Wait, what? Wait, what? Roll the clip.
I don't know.
Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
I love
what?
Huh?
His power level is amazing. It's spectacular.
Wait,
It's still going?
Huh?
We should put the two into a cyberpunk movie. Tom Cruise is some corpo head CEO guy.
Yeah. Johnny Silverhand, and then have
Yes. And when he doesn't necessarily have to be Johnny Silverhand, he could just be whatever, like the.
Give us just like Tango and Cash style. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, kind of.
You want like a cop movie?
Yeah.
Okay, Tom. Fuck it. Let's just have him do Tango and Cash.
Yes.
Fuck.
That's just.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm going back to Cyberpunk because I love Tom Cruise and some
Tango and
Edge of
Tash.
Tomorrow.
But also,
Tango and Tash.
Let's see.
What? Oh, corn boy for $1.99, and it's
The John Woo.
a red thumbs up. You all knew it.
Slow motion. Okay.
And we got one. Shout out. Appreciate you all so much. Tom Cruise, President of Hollywood. Sounds good. All right. So
they spent decades on the street. Okay, sorry.
So Tom Cruise, perfect example of what Hollywood needs to do. The Boys continues to be a perfect example of what not to do. Breaking. Deep's time at Dope, a swimming success. The Boys social media has made a parody post about Elon Musk stepping back from the U.S. government. Today, Deep wraps up his work at the Department of Preserving Earth. Dope. It was always meant to be a 6-month gig since he's needed on other missions. He'd like to thank Homelander and his Octobros, Squid Squad, Bro Akudas, and Brolfins for entrusting him with the opportunity. Fucking cringe. I cannot wait for the show to be over. I'm never ever going to give it a chance specifically for this reason.
This is just Eric Kripke. He thinks he's so fucking clever. He's so angry and triggered by everyone voting for Trump when he made. Didn't you get it? Didn't you watch Homelander?
I almost brought that one up, yeah, because he was all like, people don't understand, it's satire. He's still saying that. What are you thinking? All right, so that one was actually supposed to go farther away. There's a little more Mission Impossible. This is him doing the actual stunts. There's a camera here, and there's a camera, like, here. He was just climbing between planes. Presumably with lots of harnesses and stuff, but, like, fuck. And here's the problem. We love him. Here's what after 1 week, it's not looking so hot. Best in the franchise, though. But 400 mil, that means it needs to break a bill. Especially with how big it is internationally, it's got to break a bill.
I'm questioning it going over 3 and making as much as Thunderbolts.
Which sucks, because, a lot of the writing and stuff is pretty awful. But, man, so much of it is so good. And really, if you're going to see it in theater or just don't even bother seeing it.
It'd help if they made movies based on finalized, perfected scripts with actors that did not alienate the audience with political views, and then written by people who actually know how to write shit, also not corrupted by politics, and maybe hire back all those fucking, I guess, straight white men or whatever that knew how to shoot something for $30,000 instead of $100,000, and then conceivably it could drop all those costs.
Lilo and Stitch, 100 mil. And the problem is they do the big box office summer blockbuster spectacular and whatnot. And that used to be like that was special. But now everyone is just turned into things like Clarkson's Farm, which I feel like has a much, 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 much smaller budget. And I love my explosions, but we might need like a few less explosions if we want to keep having action movies in the future, because man, these budgets are insane.
Okay. You ready, Erwin? Here's my movie. Remember we wrote Remember we wrote The Acolyte, but better, where we had to, okay, you're just going to do that, but sorry, now it's Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves. One of them is the underworld investigator. The other one is the Jedi, and they're hunting a fucking serial killer in the underworld that's been killing Force sensitives. Boom, go. Let's make it happen, Kathy.
Who's your star?
Oh, well, I mean, we've got Keanu and fucking Tom Cruise. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Who's
Woody
the
Harrelson?
plot?
Matthew
Isn't that the plot
McConaughey?
for Lanterns?
No.
Oh.
No.
I believe it is.
They're not hunting serial killers in the underworld of Coruscant.
Well, no, but they're hunting for.
You shut your mouth.
All right, we're all gonna have to pitch in because Moxie's singing voice might not exactly be prepared at the moment. So we're all gonna have to make up for her and do it all together. Graph up for 2. Start it off, Badger, please.
For fuck's sake,
What is happening right now? Why am I hearing R&B and
it's a black Mickey Mouse?
Black Mickey Mouse.
Black Mickey Mouse. Isn't Mickey Mouse already black?
Black, yeah.
No, culturally black. It's not enough to be black. You have to be culturally black. Now he's culturally black. Sorry, I have to be specific. Is that your Darnell?
Graph Web's finally going to stop doing it. You finally killed it.
You broke him.
I'm running the stream and I'm like, where's this R&B coming from?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm having one right now. There.
What just
so
happened?
even Moxie Dog said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and went back to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll tucker it out. All right, so reverse fart. The next 2 episodes are out. Yes. Gooch, tell chat, whatever idiots in chat still aren't watching this, shame them into watching it, or else, Gooch.
If anything, it makes you appreciate farmers a whole lot more and respect them a whole lot more.
And hate globalists and the government a whole lot more, yes.
The messaging throughout this is really, 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 really good. I appreciate this series a lot. And Caleb he's awesome. I like Caleb. He's great. So
is this the one you guys were talking about that talks about like the pig clitoris?
Clitora,
educational
yes.
program? Okay.
Do you think that older Bobby Hill kind of looks like Caleb a little bit?
Yes.
When I first saw it, I don't know, for whatever reason, I thought he looked like Caleb. All right, so Gooch, you're saying that chat has to watch it because it's fantastic, easy watch, lots of fun. You'll learn things as well. It's not just farming either, and that if they don't watch it, they're banned from chat. Is that what you were saying?
It's crazy the restrictions they have, like moisture. Like simple thing is measuring moisture in the seeds. All these things. It's great. Holy shit! Jump on that.
On the
well, I mean, come on.
Well, Tomac for 100. Would you like to take this? Go ahead, Gooch. Go and take this for us.
Oh, Tomac for 100.
No.
Okay, Erwin.
In a meatwad voice. Tomac asked for it to be in a meatwad voice. Sorry. I thought that was implied.
Yes.
Do it. Please do it. Please. Yes. I don't care. Well, yeah. Whatever you got to prep. If you got to drive through a long tunnel, imagine that as your larynx. Whatever you got to do to get in the mood.
A Tomac for $100. Okay, Erwin, how about we have you watch a deviously offensive movie that lost money? Indian in the cupboard as the movie.
No, that's
What
Native American in the cupboard.
Don't put your 40K figures in there.
I loved Indian in the Cupboard. It gave us live action Darth Vader fighting a goddamn T-Rex.
I have seen this probably a couple times. You won't believe this. It's been a decade or 3.
I also remember like his mom's like, "How do you feel?" And he goes like, "I feel pretty damn good." And I remember like he said "damn" to his mom and he didn't get in trouble.
That was the start. Whoa! Yeah. Well, yeah, as you should. Those are grown-up words. If the kids are allowed to say them, they're not as fun. So you got to smack them and gatekeep the words from them.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, sorry. Actually, I owe you guys. Okay. So, what? All right. So I owe you guys a couple for sure at this point, and I think we're almost. Yeah. We might be at a wheel spin here shortly. So, Daisy Ridley. We talk about secret heavies, which usually pretending. I am the king of the pirates. How dare you, Freedy? Take that back. So, secret heavies are normally referring to up here. I have to rethink my thoughts on Daisy Ridley all of a sudden. I scratched the surface because I did not believe this.
This is years old, but
I know, and I just discovered it today thanks to Daisy Ridley World. Olivia Munn. I would also be interested in seeing those. I'm like with Batman right here. I had no idea. I had to literally research this to see if this was fake or not. Yes, the things I do for you, chat. I research this and I have a whole different opinion on Daisy Ridley now. And if Filoni had been directing fucking Force Awakens, we would have gotten so many Daisy Ridley butt shots, and we probably all would have liked her a lot more because of it.
By the way, do you know the guy writing the script for Zelda is the guy that wrote the script for the majority of the Jurassic World stuff and the Rise of Skywalker. So I don't care how many trannies you put in, that script writer is the real issue. Miyamoto might have been working on it for a long time, but the script, like actually putting it in script form.
Is he doing the new Jurassic World as well then?
I don't think so. Because he's too busy doing this.
It's like that one movie I'm looking forward to. I want to watch dinosaurs go burr. Please, just like... I want it to be as good as Godzilla X Kong. That's all I'm asking for. All right. Gooch, do you think Sydney Sweeney's neck is too long?
No.
It's up here, Gooch. No, I said is her neck too long? It's up here. Stop looking. It's up here, Gooch. Is her neck too long? Yes. I agree. 2 out of 10. I could do better. I want the real Marilyn Monroe. All right. Oh, God, no. And then Hunter Schafer popped up right after. Fuck. That dude's got some honkers on him, though. I'll give him some credit. He's got some fantastic boobs.
Oh, sorry. Someone said it up here. This isn't good either. Yeah, because in Miyamoto's thing, he says, Avi-san. Avi Arad is like one of those coked out fucking dude, like not the best. Let's just say that a lot of the things he's been a part of, they were maybe good, not because he's the reason that we got Venom forced on Sam Raimi, because he just had to have Venom in that third one. And
CEO of Marvel Entertainment.
Yeah. So
Derek Daredevil, Hulk, Elektra, Sam Raimi, Blade, Punisher, Ghost Rider. Wow, he's got a few good ones. He's got a lot of stinkers.
But the good ones are in spite of, not because of. Derek Connolly is the dude actually writing the script. And that's the dude behind Kong, Skull Island, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World Dominion, and The Rise of fucking Skywalker. She might have a mid to nice medium ass, but that don't make her a good character, and she's still a Palpatine. Don't nobody want to Rey Skywalker.
But all right, raise the bar for 7. Clarkson's Farm is good, but I say Mobland is better. Here's the thing: everyone has Prime, no one has Paramount Plus, and everyone keeps telling me to watch Mobland, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Did they put it on something other than Paramount Plus yet? And sadly, they have not yet. That's what I thought. Someone said it, but it was like with your 7-day like free trial of Paramount Plus, and I'm like, that's not through Amazon. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm being re-yarded, let me know. But yeah, as soon as it's off of Paramount Plus on a service that people actually have, I would love to watch Mobland because I love The Gentleman, and I'm not looking forward to waiting for another 2 seasons or not waiting for a second season. And then
I thought it was announced. I thought the second season.
Yeah, but then they gotta make it and stuff. All right. Sorry, my stream yard was being yarded. If you're not caught up in One Piece, you are not the king of the pirates, Pizza Boy Breezy. It's so many. I did watch a movie, but I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. Just to spite you, Breezy. All right, and Tech Rat getting in here, presumably to shame me. Erwin, I've entered in the Sweeney Bathwater Soap giveaway, and it's yours if I win, bud. P.S. A lot of you haven't hit like yet. Do better, Chad. I told you, Chad. If you didn't hit the like, Tech Rat was going to come after you.
You need to do better.
Yeah, do better, chatters. Love you, chat. Actually, you guys are fantastic. You never, ever change. All right. Gooch took one for the team, and he saw Karate Kid Legends. What's your review, Gooch?
So happy. What's going on with this?
Didn't make it to the movie.
You promised you were going to go see it. I'm ready for your review.
I didn't make it to the movie. I had technical difficulties with the Jeep, so I had to Swing back. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got some bad news. Currently, not doing particularly well. 100+ verified ratings. You can tell how popular something is going to be by how many user ratings it has after a Thursday, and then again after a Friday, and it's at 100+.
Sydney Sweeney. No, I don't know.
Well, that's it. Wait, is it a content? Wait, so is there actual real bathwater? Because there's no way Sydney Sweeney bathwater is actually going in this. But wait, do they actually have? Is there an actual
time? I don't know. It's prison wallet, really, presumably.
If Take Right wins me Sweeney's bathwater, I
wonder if she farts in the
played
water.
It.
It made me so happy.
Bubbles and well,
that's gonna cost extra, Gooch. All right, so Gooch, you're gonna see Karate Kid anytime?
Yes, I'm gonna go see it.
I don't believe you. I can't trust men ever anymore. Rush Hour 4. Jackie Chan says he's ready to make Rush Hour 4. Badger, would you like to quote Jackie Chan for us?
Actually, Gooch does a real good Jackie.
I know. I was torn. I didn't know which one to do. Gooch. Gooch, would you please quote Jackie Chan for us?
No, I'm not.
That was my first thought.
You didn't watch the movie. Make amends.
I just
Dance
said,
monkey.
I see you in New York.
That's
all I said.
But now translate that. You got to get into. I see you when you're, and then keep it going for the thing.
Come on, short round, do it.
Hurry up, otherwise, Krista, I will be.
No. What?
No.
Okay, well, get that the first line. The second
too hard. I can't.
The second line.
We'll be old men doing Rush Hour.
Oh, yes. At the very end, you got rid of that R. You made it a soft R instead of a hard R. That was good.
Good.
All right.
That is good.
Okay, now that we did that, does anyone want Rush Hour? Does anyone want Rush Hour 4 with old ass Jackie Chan?
Bro, we've been hearing about Rush Hour 4 for like fucking, I want to say
20 years.
10, 20 years, something like that. At least.
Yeah,
It's in different forms.
Please God, it's too late. It's going to be like straight to Netflix if it happens, probably.
Yeah.
Please no. All right. Let's see. We got decent bit of time. Let's skip some things around. We got Tony Gilroy sniffing his own farts about Andor. We'll save that for later, though.
Oh, bathwater.
All right. Wait,
Tony
what?
Gilroy bathwater coming soon.
Yeah.
Fucking Andor fans will be.
I'm waiting for the Martin Scorsese bathwater myself. Tech Rat, I hope you're still watching because I got Green Arrow Longbow Hunters to discuss. And for I wanted this for the longest time, and I couldn't get it because all the Omnibuy were so expensive, and then that's because they're hardcovers. Then I realized, oh wait, there's this DC Finest Green Arrow Longbow Hunters. You can get 500 and like almost 50 pages for $25. If you like actual dark, it's in the save for later list, or I already purchased it. I don't remember. If I haven't already purchased it, I'm about to. I think I purchased it. Yeah, and I saw it, and I wanted him.
Lime green is a bold fucking choice for fighting crime, I think.
Dude, he's got the. Okay, so I was wanting to discuss this. So he has the most obvious and like distinct goatee ever. And then his disguise, he puts a little bit of like eye makeup on.
It is the equivalent to Tony Stark just putting on a fucking domino mask and being like, you don't know who I am. Right, that's Oliver Queen.
Ridiculous.
See you on the nudes.
Yeah, someone even mentions his like goatee and whatnot. I'm like, yes, it's so blatantly obvious.
Well, because originally he is wearing a fucking Robin Hood outfit, like at a costume party or some shit. Like the first time he does it.
He's a big fan of Robin Hood. He's got like a painting in this. Yeah, here we go. I gotta be careful what I show because there is definitely some nipples and violence, and we all love nipples and violence. Correct. So yeah, if you like Punisher, like that grittier, grounded, like straight up just killing people, nipples, stuff like that, highly recommend Longbow Hunters. Like I said, you can get a big old good value, $25. Get the paperback. Really enjoyed it, and of course the actual gets him back out of retirement because it's basically like Old Man Logan, but Old Man Oliver. She is the one. Her dad got money from the Yakuza, and then some dudes who put her in the concentration camp stole it from them, and so the Yakuza are out to kill all the people who stole their money. So she was raised to be an assassin since birth and kill all of the gaijin who stole their money. And he starts trying to stop her, and then he's like, oh, I guess we're kind of a team now. Like, look, this is my kind of relationship. She's actually, because he's all old, so it's like old man Oliver style. So she is kind of better than him. And what do we hate when women of color come up and show up our actual hero? We normally, it's hard to do that. They did it very, very well. And then, of course, you got like Black Canary being hot and showing her nipples and stuff like that. So
I think it's time to announce it, Erwin. Japan has asked for any men eligible. They are in a population decline. When the sun, he's going to spread his seed far and wide. And
my destiny.
Yes. All of our future lies in your ball sack, son. Come, literally, come to Japan. He does like them. Nope, you can't hide, Elgato.
Wolverine sumo wrestling. Yes, he does have a thing for the Asians, but to be fair, who doesn't have a thing for the Asians?
I'm not kidding, by the way. This is a real program, by the way. They like for if you're young and single, Japan will take you. I don't know if the women will, but Japan will take you.
Oh, their parents will not be happy about
to take
it.
the women. Yeah,
100%. Look, this is, I believe, who he is after in Japan.
Oh my God, violence against women. You see that? Woman on woman violence, which not talking about.
I support equality. All right,
Austin.
so real quick, how much? All right, we got a 15-ish. Conan the Barbarian. This is the one I recommended to Badger, and I do not regret recommending because it continues being freaking awesome. It's exactly what I want out of my Conan. Also have to be careful opening this because there is also lots of violence and nipples.
There's a reason I kept buying them.
Is that Roy Thomas or who's writing
No,
that?
so it's Jim Zub writes all of these, and then the art switches back and forth. Volume 2 is incredible art. Really like this one too. Roberto de la Torre. And there's I found the nipples. All right, and then you got a bunch of awesome ass covers. It's so high tea. Conan's one of those first things you guys had me watch, and I'm so glad. I love it. Like pretty from here to here is all Conan, and then a bunch of like Elric. I'm glad you guys got me into dark fantasy. Freaking loving it. Definitely going to be buying the next one.
I blame Erwin because I just kept collecting them.
Yeah. He's got up to volume 4, right?
Yeah, that was the 4th one. Yeah, so that's that first one.
And pretty good price. Yeah, and that one was all like Atlant. He gets like time travel to like Atlantis times and whatnot. It's good stuff. Gooch, it's so good. Yeah, I know. I'm glad you guys got into some
cosplay win. Just asking for a friend.
You don't even have to make a costume for it, Moxie. You just got to place your hair places.
It's free.
Right. So Gooch, what do you know about some British X-Men
I don't
Excalibur?
care for that. Yeah, I don't care
really?
for that. No.
Okay, so I wasn't
Captain
interested.
Britain, Nightcrawler.
Yeah, Nightcrawler. So they think the X-Men are all dead, and so Nightcrawler and Kitty go to the UK to team up with British Man. I saw writer Chris Claremont, and then I went ahead and bought it because it was like $7.
If it's Claremont,
like
it's probably worth reading.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
Excalibur 1 through 5. It's believing the X-Men to be dead. Nightcrawler and Shadowcat vow to keep the dream alive alongside Captain Britain and the metamorphic.
That guy's died like 18 times, Captain Britain. Like they just
Henry Cavill going to be Captain Britain. I've been told that.
But the Warwolves have Phoenix on the run, and she leads them to London, right into the formation of the X-Men's first foreign franchise. The Warwolves are on our heroes like a cheap suit, or is it the other way around? And the labyrinthine plots ensue: aliens, intrigue, and arcade. The mystery of the Hellfire Club's Courtney Ross begins here, guest starring the Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
But it's Chris Claremont, and it's old school comic book art, which when I first started collecting, I was like, oh, why do I want that old school art? And now I see it and I go, oh my God, it looks so good. Why doesn't all comic art look like this? So yeah, interested in that. And then one more.
Yeah.
Somehow, other than the Duke and Cobra Commander I collected, did not have any G.I. Joe yet.
Chuck Dixon.
And I went, oh, G.I. Joe, I'm wanting to get more. And then I see Chuck Dixon. Similar to Chris Claremont, I see Chuck Dixon. It is being purchased. And you want to talk about strong women that guys actually really enjoy? G.I. Joe has plenty of... Look, first thing you see is the butt shot. Plenty of them. Really looking forward to that. And Chuck Dixon, it's absolute legend. Art style looks good. got it for really cheap. I forget. Happy with those purchases.
Yeah,
all right.
I know they set it up, but a proper crossover would make bank.
Oh, well, that's what they're doing.
Crossover.
Now, they have the Energon universe, which I actually do recommend the new Transformers from Boom? Or no, Image.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one. I picked this up on recommendation from Yellow Flash. This was shockingly good. The art is, at first you're like, it looks a little rough, a little sketch. But I actually really, really enjoyed it, and I actually like the kids. I hate kid characters, but I actually like these ones. So yeah, this was good. Duke Cobra Commander was good, and then they put out a Destro and Scarlet, and the art sucked, and I said, no, I'm good. But now they
like
are
that
finally
page layout. They're
doing the G.I. Joe one, and it looks good. So I'm waiting it back into some Energon universe. I'd like to, but yeah, there's so few good comics, and yeah, those were there. Those were one I really enjoyed last year, but probably my favorite is still the Justice League versus Godzilla from last year. All right.
Oh, we skipped over greatness. 170 people watching, but we were almost at 169.
Also,
someone leave and then come back. No, 169. Thank you. All right, now come back.
Can Badger, do you mind counting up the super chats money real quick? Because I don't think we're quite at 400. It's very close though. We are very close to a spin.
Cute. All right.
Or if someone would for me, please. Actually, this is perfect. This is a chance for me to distract Badger when I talk about Total Recall 2012.
Like 360, I think.
And how I actually quite.
384.
Okay, so we're like,
thank you.
Okay, we're 16 away, and I will spin that wheel, and hopefully we land on Supergirl. So Total Recall 2012. I get Badger not liking it just because it's not the classic movie that he absolutely loves. I get it. But there are so many things in this movie that I would argue are actually better than the original Total Recall.
Careful.
For one, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I love him. Terrible actor. The worst actor. Whereas
trying to kill me.
Colin Farrell, I quite enjoyed. We get old Underworld Kate Beckinsale as Strong Woman, who I actually quite enjoyed. Jessica Biel? Jessica Biel. Extra hot. Bryan Cranston. Bill Nighy. A little John Cho. He gets shot like immediately. But good actors. I like the story because it was far more sci-fi, like dystopia. Also, the story in the original is kind of shit. All of a sudden, it's water. We're hoarding the water. Or it's
what?
So many good lines. Lots of great scenes from the original. So I get why people want to hate on the new one. But if you just see it as a sci-fi dystopia movie, for me, it was an easy 7 out of 10.
God damn it, Cole Hagen. Give those people air. That is beautiful acting. The line delivery of him was perfect.
I would argue otherwise, but some of his stuff it is really good, and he's got a ton of quotable lines. The woman with the 3 boobs is hotter in the new one as well.
You don't like Kindergarten Cop, I'll fly to wherever you are and do bad things.
Should I put it on the wheel?
Yeah.
Kindergarten.
Oh no.
Of all the clips, Kindergarten Cop is a movie you haven't seen? Just because of all the clips everywhere?
So when his woman turns on him and they do the like running across the... No, I haven't seen Kindergarten Cop. And they're doing the running across the rooftops. That scene was perfect, exactly what I wanted. The world was much like bigger and more lived in, it felt like. Loved all the dystopia look, cyberpunk look to it. And then you get where they're in like a weird cube of like transportation where lots of blocks are like going up and down, and like it doesn't make any sense logistically to do it, or the engineering is insane.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Great scene. Jumping around on him is fantastic. Still, I really enjoyed having the fall where the 2 sides of the earth are connected. Don't ask about the engineering of how you run an elevator through the core of the earth. Don't ask questions. But you got the colony where he's trying to he's looking for an excuse to invade the colony, to invade them all with robots, kill everyone and replace them with robots. It's very like globalist. So yeah. I like that aspect of it.
It's very globalist. It's literally a world.
Yeah, but then transhuman is like our globalist and whatnot. And then you got Bryan Cranston playing it. Wasn't like the greatest performance, but at least it's Bryan Cranston. So yeah, there's a lot to like, and it's on Netflix. So I enjoyed it. I can't imagine a single other person in chat is willing to take off the rose tinted glasses to watch it and try to enjoy it. I don't recommend it to a single one of you. Break a deal, spin the wheel. All right. It's happening. Click to spin. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I got a lot of good ones. I wouldn't mind a bad one. I watched Doom. I don't know if I have too many. Anchorman? Or What is a Woman? Am I finally watching What is a Woman? All right. Well, I actually don't want to pay for Daily Wire, so we are going to remove that. All right. Spin the wheel. Unless someone really wants me to pay Daily Wire $10 to watch What is a Woman. Contact or Natural Born Killers. That works for me. Oh, Natural Born Killers. That's actually perfect because I got Fear and Loathing coming up as well. Any Natural Born Killer fans in here? You guys don't seem very excited.
I haven't seen it.
All right.
You haven't seen Natural Born Killers?
No.
Oh, wow.
Wait, Patrick, you don't like Natural Born Killers?
It's all right, but it's not like a run-to comfort movie.
Well, no.
Well, yeah. I haven't seen it in probably 2 decades almost.
Like if I'm gonna watch movies that like make me feel weird, I'd rather just go watch like Seven again or fucking 8mm.
But Woody Harrelson, and then Rogue, isn't Rogue in it too?
No, Juliette Lewis.
Oh, the other white trash one.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in there.
Slightly more retarded looking one that is somehow not retarded. Yes, maybe.
All right, maybe one of these days I'll spin a wheel and Badger will be happy about it.
California with Brad Pitt and really depress yourself.
I've seen Natural Born Killers. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, me too.
And I wanted to watch it again. Same with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas too depressing for you?
It's
like makes you feel weird.
It's Hunter S. Thompson. You got to take it for what it is. He's on.
It's definitely make you feel weird, like inside the hotel room. If Natural Born Killers doesn't make you feel weird, Fear and Loathing definitely is too.
The big Samoan, it's yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Lady.
Okay, see, I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, I think I. Oh yeah.
They're going to watch Kindergarten Cop and then the original Total Recall.
Well, I'm going to be watching the original Total Recall here in like a month for Nyat stream, so I will be there. All right, see, I'm not crazy. All right, I told you guys. All right, so new poster for Gareth Edwards' Jurassic World Rebirth. So I talk about how when I go to the movie theaters too early, because if you're there any time before 30 minutes after your showtime, you're there early. So sometimes I'll walk around to look at the movie posters. And so I've learned a thing or two, which is a lot of look at the top. See how many stars are in it or who they're promoting. Are they promoting the director or whatever? The Superman one is a James Gunn film or whatever. So I brought this up. It's Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and then Jonathan Bailey, who I don't even know. I don't know who that is.
It's the white dude that was the prince in Beauty and the Beast, and he was in Legion. And
I vaguely remember Legion. There you go. So she does not do it much for we like ScarJo because she's a hottie. They're doing everything they can to not make her a hottie in this, and that kind of bugs me. Literally cover it with the logo. And then also like the bottom part I like, and like the sides are good, but then she's just like randomly disembodied floating in the middle behind the logo. I don't know. It looked very amateur and shit. And it kind of reminded me of this movie doesn't have a lot like actors. It's just going to go on name recognition and dinosaurs go burr. And it's probably going to make so much money still. Shows how simple it is. But imagine you threw her boobs in as well.
It's the male lead. Picture if that was Schwarzenegger with a gun and shit. Like, that's literally how the character is going to be written.
Yeah, I know.
And marketed.
Well, Arnold does often show his tits off in his movies. So.
Yes, he does, and they're lovely.
Will she have her shirt ripped off?
Comb. That's what I'm saying. What's going on here?
Well, in 28 Days Later, they will definitely have their shirts ripped off. So we were like, they shot it with an iPhone. How exactly does that work? And then we looked into it, and yeah, they put the lenses on it. We didn't look in it far enough to realize they have a 20 iPhone half circle rig filming these guys.
Who set that up? Riggers.
Please. So are they cutting to each? Are they going to do like a 360 effect like the 360 cameras do? Or like, I don't understand. Because like it used to be you'd have like the rig coming out like your chest with like the camera pointing at you. So that way when you run, it stays with you and like the background moves.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like that 180 panning look where this is
or multiple.
That's
what I was saying. Like
fair,
360 cams do.
Matrix had it all the way around, and it was for bullet time because we've all watched the documentaries from back in the day. This just seems like instead of having 3 cameras, you've got a rig that you can just move around. You get a whole 180, turn around a whole 180, and those are all scenes you can cut to. So less with more. That's how you make shit cheaper.
Well, I'm curious. Like, couldn't you put that on a drone and get that same effect?
Yeah, but then you got to have a fucking drone operator and deal with all the things. Yeah, that's how they did bullet timing and other things. Genius back in the day, revolutionary.
Well, what did I watch? Swordfish, where they had the big pan like explosion.
Where
they
do you
probably
think
did
they
some
learned?
of that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They did this, like just how George did a bunch of things with Star Wars, and everyone went, "Oh, you could do that." Or what? Rather, Spielberg did Jurassic Park, and then George was like, "Oh, okay, I can start making my shit." Did the special editions, and then did a bunch of new digital, and then that moves on, and now we get volume.
Yeah, he brought in the new CGI
Camera
with the green
shit.
screen and all like that.
Alrighty. We got a little bit left. Badger, did you want to go and plug your stream before we talk some King of the Hill remake?
Inside the Badger Den tonight, 8:00 avocado time. That's specific. The Cabal, not Irwin though, because even though he's the darling prince. Oh,
No, I'll be
I
there.
thought you were. So after
No,
this,
for
no
June.
Fridays and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, for June. Oh, jeez, I get so confused. Okay, never mind. Tonight, Irwin. Yay, Cabal. Everyone will be there. We'll celebrate the Doolies getting 5,000 subs and me hitting 9,000 and Jurassic Park and Fantastic Four and Dire Straits. I think I'm going to title it Warner Brothers: Edge of Destruction or New Golden Age. Ooh, probably Edge of Destruction.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of hopes for it. All right. Speaking of having hopes for things.
Peggy aged good.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, like someone was saying, the propane kept him from aging. Yeah, they're looking good. I kind of think he looks a little Caleb-y. And then I believe I threw we actually have the opening, I believe I threw in private chat. Unless I'm retarded.
Propane
Oh, yeah, no, we got it. Here, let me.
Excellent. Yeah, go and whip
that.
that out.
It's
We
the
actually
meat,
have.
not the heat.
We got the
Bobby?
intro.
God
That ain't
damn it,
right,
Bobby.
Sorry, Hank, go ahead.
That ain't right, Bobby.
Yeah, that
Trans
boy
people
ain't
are
right.
my friends, Bobby.
Dang it, Peg.
My first boss used to say that boy ain't right to me all the time.
I had Peg me last night.
That's my person. I don't know you.
Huh? All right.
No.
Something interesting happens in the middle. Okay, they leave. And then black neighbor. And then they wear masks.
Masks.
And then no one wants to hang out with them. Wait, Gribble for mayor?
Yeah, well, and those actors are dead, so I don't know how they're going to do this.
Yeah, that's what the first, I think, comment was, who's the new VO?
So they come back after leaving for a while. That's fine.
Must have missed Texas. And I'm like, Mike Judge, he managed to bring Beavis and Butthead back, and people were really happy with it.
It's still King of the Hill. I thought Bobby was going to be the new king, and they were going to but they still have them looking relatively young.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. August 4th on Hulu. I'm going to have to check that out. I was a little worried, but after seeing that, I'm going to have to check that out. Plus, it gives me a reason to actually have Hulu.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely a couple issues there. Have I watched MASH? The Flux wants to know for 9 months.
Yes. Have you watched all the seasons of MASH with Alan Alda?
The movie.
Can't say. Wait, is there a movie?
The original movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Has
That's
Donald
one of those
Sutherland.
things.
Should it go on the wheel?
Bro, that's like, never mind. Because they're connected, but they're not even really connected.
I have not deflux. My advisors have informed me that I should watch some other things before MASH. I'm so sorry. Much appreciated, though. And Jerry for 2. For all the world to see, a master of poetry. For my endless soul, I should have gotten Meatwad to do this. Inspiration to all, my only goal. Written to one and all. Hail the great cabal.
Thank God.
Oh, that you didn't have to rap.
Yeah.
Also, Jerry, shout out. A lot of your guys' profile pictures, I imagine, is differently when they're smaller. And the fist in front of you, I thought was a beard until very recently.
Yeah, I think Erwin,
much
you would
different
like.
than I thought.
I think you would like MASH, the TV show, the military army surgical unit, where it's basically like
reruns.
Think ER, but funny. So like Alan Alda plays Hawkeye. Him and like Trapper or BJ Honeycutt later on, they're always just trying to like gallows humor and fuck the nurses, and they've got a still in their thing, and so they're always drinking. And then it shows the horrors of the Korean War, and like they were drafted. They're just doctors that were drafted, so they have to be there. But it's good. It's the hijinks, but like it gets more serious as it goes on. Well, I mean, it was always serious, but like,
it's just the war wearing him down over. Yeah.
But Alan Alda, dude, really fucking good actor. Like,
I'll say I got
there's a lot of cameos in that throughout that series. So
yeah, it's worth it. Like when we're in our bomb shelter and before ABF sends the all clear for us to join the militia, we have a lot of rewatches you should watch. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, my next next war show is going to be Generation Kill on the War Master's Orders, which is on Max. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Good, excellent. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's 7 episodes.
And it started.
Excellent. So make sure you join us tonight over on Badgers. Gooch, was there anything you wanted to plug?
Just late night with Gooch and gang.
Let's go.
Quick note: Philip was supposed to be there. He can't make it now, so he's coming back in the next following weeks.
That's my Infinity Gauntlet ring, Sir Erwin Hill. Oh, based in Infinity Pilled. I appreciate it. So Moxie, next Friday, if people are needing a stream to watch before mine, is there one that they could check out?
There's one right before this, the pre-FNT on Friday at 11:15 avocado time. Before that, though, today I have a members-only game stream at 4 p.m. avocado time Pacific, and then I'll be inside the Badger Den tonight. And my guest for Monday is everyone's favorite mod, Sonia. So that's what I have coming up.
She knows how to give the fans what they want.
All booba, all channels, all net.
Appreciate you all. We're going to be doing Weeb Weekend tomorrow, talking lots of anime, manga, and video games. Appreciate all of the support. You guys were wild this month. Thank you so much.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Stay Gucci.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.